You're back where it all kind of began. What's it mean to bring it back here to kind of sign with a professional basketball team?
You know, it's a great opportunity, and just getting a chance to come back means a lot. Coming into it, we didn't know if anyone was going to show up, besides the media. So, getting a lot of the students and, a lot of the teachers to come back and, show that support, as I went through this process, really means a lot.
You've had quite the trek since you left Purdue. Went to the Pacers for a little bit, went to the Bucks, and now you ended up with the Mad Ants. Is this kind of a perfect fit for you?
I mean, I don't know about a perfect fit. I think a perfect fit, you don't want to be in the NBA. But it's definitely, a great opportunity. A lot of people don't get a chance to play, so close to home where, all their friends, family, supporters can come watch. So it's a great opportunity for that, and definitely a stepping stone, to make my dream come true and, becoming an NBA player.
Yeah, I think for the past few years, the Mad Ants have always had kind of a local flavor, be it an IU player, a Notre Dame player, but I think you kind of take that to the next level, being that you only live like 30 minutes away. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I really do. So I hope I can help them out and get a lot more tickets, so get a lot of people in the seats, just to make the atmosphere, at the Coliseum even better. So, we'll see how things go, but I'm expecting, great things, being so close to home, having a lot of people up there supporting, myself and the team. So, hopefully a lot of great things to come.
Now, the Mad Ants have only had a handful of players called up in the last few years. What's your mentality going into this, knowing that it's going to be tough to get that call up?
You got to go in with, it's basically you against the world. I mean, you look at it in the D League, it's, anybody can call you up, and there's a lot of players in the D League, a lot of great players. So you got to, prove yourself. You got to do little things. It's not all about scoring points. Every team has a Kevin Durant, a Kobe Bryant. All you got to do is, be fundamentally sound, knock down open shots, play defense, facilitate the basketball. It's little things you can do, to help your team win. Because you're not going to play much if you do get called up, you can play at all. Go up there for practice. So just having that mentality, I'm going to work really hard, to perfect my game, take my game to the next level, and, really just kind of hope for that call up, hope for our team wins so, we get a little bit more recognition and, maybe some of us get called up.
What's your reaction to hear Coach Meyer say he's going to have you shoot the ball more?
I agree with everything he said. Everybody bases their opinion on 4 years at Purdue where, in the grand scheme of things, I put 4 unbelievable players that I think will play in the NBA. One's playing now in Carl Landry. 3, the other that are seniors right now, and each one, Robbie and Juwan. So, just facilitating the basketball to them gave us the best chance to win night in and night out. All I had to do was play basketball and, make the plays in there for me. I really didn't need to force it and, make all the plays that they could do. So, everyone bases their opinion on that. So, it's a great opportunity to, prove people wrong and, really, take my game to the next level.
Is it tough to see all the hype about Purdue this year coming in? And, the devastating loss with Robbie, is it tough to watch from the outside?
It is tough. Starting with Rob, I saw how hard he worked to get back. Really busting his tail through rehab, pushing through the soreness. So watching that and then, seeing it all come to an abrupt end, just devastating, for him, the team, for, myself, just as, a brother to him, and a former teammate. So, but with all the hype, I think they still have 2 All-Americans on their team. And, a lot of teams don't have any All-Americans on their team. So, give Coach Pander the whole year to, iron out some kinks, with losing Rob. I think Purdue will be great. I still think they'll do a lot of great things, and hopefully they can make it to the Final Four.